Ever feel like ChatGPT just isn't reading your mind? You type in a prompt, hit enter, and out comes something bland, off track, or way too generic. But what if you could fix that in a few minutes? In this video, I'm giving you the secret 6-part formula to create killer prompts that actually do what you want, and we'll build one together step by step. Miss even one part, and your results will fall flat. Let's get into it, but fair warning. You may never look at AI the same way again. There are 6 key ingredients for generating the perfect ChatGPT prompt. They are task, context, exemplar, persona, format, and tone. Task is mandatory. Context and exemplar are important to have. Persona, format, and tone. They're nice to have. These are listed from most essential to least, but even the nice-to-haves can take your prompt from good to exceptional. We'll build one powerful prompt together by stacking these blocks one by one. Building block 1 is task, and it's absolutely non-negotiable. Start with a clear action. Use an action verb like design, write, generate, explain. Example, design a 3-day city tour itinerary. That's your mission statement. Vague tasks equals vague answers. But a clear task? That gives you laser precision output. But hold on, who's the trip for? Where are they going? What's the budget? Preferences? That's what we'll cover next. The second building block is context, and it's absolutely crucial. Context gives the AI the why and the who. Ask yourself, are you traveling solo? Is this your first trip to Paris? Are you on a tight budget? Let's add some context to the earlier query. Design a 3-day Paris tour itinerary for a solo female traveler visiting for the first time on a tight budget. Now, your prompt is starting to think like you. It understands your needs, your story, your situation. Without context, the output is just generic tourism fluff. But even with all that, there's still one thing missing. What does a perfect answer actually look like to you? We'll handle that with the next block. Building block 3 is exemplar, and this one's a total game changer. Examples tell ChatGPT exactly what you like. Let's bring back the previous prompt. Design a 3-day Paris tour itinerary for a solo female traveler visiting for the first time on a tight budget. Now add this. For example, I loved my Tokyo trip where I explored local neighborhoods, tried street food every day, and stayed in capsule hotels. Suddenly, ChatGPT knows your vibe. You're not just checking off landmarks. You want experiences. You want to feel the pulse of the city. Exemplars act like a sample answer key. They tell the AI, this, I want more of this. But how do we make ChatGPT sound more human? Let's give it a role to play. That's up next. Building block 4 is persona. It's optional, yes, but it's absolute gold. This is where you make ChatGPT wear a hat. You give it a role to play. Let's bring back our growing prompt. Design a 3-day Paris tour itinerary for a solo female traveler visiting for the first time on a tight budget. For example, I loved my Tokyo trip where I explored neighborhoods, tried local street food, and stayed in capsule hotels. Now let's add a persona. Act as a local Paris travel expert who understands budget travel and knows all the hidden gems. Suddenly, the response feels like it's coming from someone who lives there, not just a data-trained bot reciting tourist traps. Because let's face it, data robots don't know where to find the best crepe cart tucked behind a flea market. Now, it sounds like you're getting advice from someone who's been there, lived it, loved it. But what if you want the output to look a certain way? Maybe bullet points, a table, or a checklist? Let's talk about that in the next block. Building block 5 is format. It's optional, but seriously, a game saver when it comes to clarity. This is where you tell ChatGPT how to deliver the answer. Want it in bullet points? A table? A checklist with emojis? You call the shots. Just add this to your prompt. Give the itinerary in a table format with columns for day, morning, afternoon, and evening. Now, your output is clean, organized, and easy to follow. No more digging through chunky paragraphs. It's like going from a napkin sketch to a full-blown travel brochure. But we're not done yet. There's one final ingredient that makes your prompt sound like it came straight from your head. Let's talk about tone, up next. Building block 6 is tone. It's optional, but deeply influential. Tone decides how the reply feels. Formal, friendly, robotic. Tone makes your prompt sound like it was written for you. Just add this to your prompt. Use a fun, casual tone like you're talking to a friend. Now your itinerary feels warm, inviting. Like a local buddy just texted you her weekend plan, not some corporate travel bot. Final prompt with all blocks combined is, design a 3-day Paris tour itinerary for a solo female traveler visiting for the first time on a tight budget. Here's an example. I loved my Tokyo trip, where I explored neighborhoods, tried local street food, and stayed in capsule hotels. Act as a local Paris travel expert who understands budget travel and knows hidden gems. Use a fun, casual tone, like you're talking to a friend. Present the itinerary in a table with columns for day, morning, afternoon, and evening. That's the difference between AI helped me and this feels tailor-made. But before you go, imagine using this exact same formula to write job applications, product descriptions, emails, scripts, even full-blown business strategies. It all starts with one strong prompt. So if this helped you, smash that subscribe button now. Let's keep building your AI superpower, one prompt at a time.